Hello folks, welcome back to some more Mario Maker, Super Mario Maker as they call it. So today I'm going to show you another one of my courses. I have a couple more to show you. I'm going to focus on one of them today and we're going to go play it. So this one is called Skyward Plumber. I made this with the intention of it being obnoxiously hard. As you can see, its clear rate is 1%. There are only 7 people who have beaten it out of 604 deaths. So I'm going to play it and then we'll talk about it afterwards and explain the thought process. But of course, actually, before I start, if you want to play this level before watching me play it, you can go and see the description where I will put the code. So you can go and play it for yourself. See if you can beat it, come back here if not, and then watch me and I'll explain it. So, alright, so we're going to start off here, down this pipe. Seems pretty innocuous. Ooh, a couple of jumps, and I die straight away. Of course. This wouldn't be an NBZ Mario Maker video if that didn't happen. So, we have got to be careful here. Be very careful. Now, I will tell you, it's been a little while since I beat this course. Since I made this course and actually played this course, but I think I can remember it well enough to be able to get through it. Now this is a bit of an asshole of a situation, I'll tell you. Like, just a teeny tiny bit of an asshole of a situation, but an asshole of a situation nonetheless. So we'll just get through there, no problemo. And, oh dear, we're in that same room again. What a shame, but now, these guys are here, so they need to be dealt with aptly. Oh dear. Okay. Well, this isn't going well. Alright, we're back here. This time, let's try not and fuck this up too badly, although that's fine, we can let that donut go, no problem there. It will come back and we will be able to use it again. We want to get our timing right here so that we don't fuck things up horribly. Oh, there we go. Probably shouldn't have taken that shell with me, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. Alright, now we're into this cannonball area. This could be a little bit of a problem if I don't pay attention, but I will pay attention, so don't worry about that. I'm just gonna reset them because there's a timing to this, and I think I fucked it up. So, oh boy, okay. Now I'm gonna focus. Our next target is this uppity area. Oh boy, okay, perfect. Now, this is where the fun begins. This is where the real fun begins. All right, boom. Oh god. Okay, all right. I'll get there. Boom! No, you son of a bitch! I jumped! Ah! Alright, folks, we're back where we were, where we died before. This time, I'm not gonna let this course beat me. Because, goddammit, I fucking made it! And, oh, I'm terrible. I suck so hard. Oh, fuck. Alright, we're back. And I'm ready to win this time. Oh, I told you I was ready to win! Oh boy, alright. Well, time to go get a thing. Alright. Get in the hole, Mario. Don't fuck me around here, son. Don't fuck me around, I'll tell you what. Alright, well, to make sure we get the biggest run-up possible. Okay. Alright, we made it. Fly, you fool. Fly, you fool. And oh no, there's a fireball. What are we gonna do? So we're gonna have to jump on Yoshi and see if we can make it to the end. Yes. Oh boy. Right. Well, that took me a bit longer than I thought it would. I did make the stage pretty hard, so it's tough clear. It's a tough clear, I'll tell you what. Skyward Plumber is not for the faint of heart. So, let us pop into the course bot, and I will go into edit mode, and I'll walk you through my thought process, my horrendous thought process while making this stage. So let's go to edit. So the idea behind the stage initially was that it was going to be a vertical one, because I wanted to do something vertical, and the way Mario Maker is made is by using pipes and by using certain parts of land, you can create kind of vertical areas. So it goes from the very bottom of the map all the way to the top. So you've got it's not the highest of areas you get to work with in terms of verticality, but if you kind of cordon it off and make like these blocked off sections, then you should be able to get through it without too much trouble. And so here we have it. So that's the 3 areas in the top section. Here at the start, there's actually a secret block, so you can get it if you want. It's a mushroom. Funny thing about this mushroom is it kind of doesn't help at all, because by the time you get to the second part of the stage, it becomes a little bit useless, so you'll see why. Anyway, these blocks were intended to be like a kind of like teaching thing, where it's like, okay, here are these donut blocks, like they're kind of tough jumps, but they're not too bad. You can definitely make them, and you're taught here, like, this is the way the level's going to be laid out. So it's going to be like this, vertical, going up. Also, you kind of have a little bit of leeway if you die, not die, if you fall off, because you can drop back down onto one of these blocks, and try and get back to the center, because you know the pipe is in the center. So if you fall off, always try and get to the center, because the pipe is a bit of land at the center that you can drop onto. So get through there. This second area, as I said before, if we had a mushroom at this point in time, this would probably not play out as well. So what happens here is obviously, oh shit, like, what am I going to do? Oh no, I need to get up here. And also, there are chain chomps. So you have to be aware of that, keep ducking, essentially, and the chain chomps are also in the way. You can definitely get through this area with the mushroom, as I just showed, but it is a hard thing to do, and it can be troublesome. But, you know, the mushroom was a secret there. It's there if you need it. This idea behind this area was, so I wanted something more difficult in the vertical space, but also gives you room for kind of patience. So the first thing, I'm going to get rid of the mushroom from Mario. First thing is, okay, you see this, so immediately you can just come in and scope it out and think, okay, what do I need to do? I need to hit one of these, wait till it spins, get on it, and get up. And that's the first obstacle. It's like, you can't really wait here, you just gotta go. But, nice thing about it is, the jump that you make up to the next platform, this thing can't hit you. So it's not too tough. It's not like you have to make those jumps in a too quick amount of time. You basically have a bit of a breather here, so you can make that first one, get to the breather, and then wait and kind of scope it out. So you can just be like, okay, I'm going to go for that one, scope it out, wait for the chain chomp, so you're being warned of the chain chomp beforehand, and then you get to this area, which, again, the spike can't hit you in this area, which is fair enough, but the chain chomps are also kind of going around, and you need to be wary of them, because otherwise bad stuff like that will happen. So, chain chomps aren't actually as bad as you think they are. I think a lot of people just get scared of chain chomps and run away from them instantly, which, you know, can be a problem, but when they're moving back and forth, they're kind of easier to deal with. Then we get to this section, which I initially intended to be a bit harder, because I thought that these things out here were going to shoot some bullet bills, but for some reason they just don't end up shooting bullet bills when I play the level. I'm not sure what the reason for that is, but the idea behind this was, you had the original vertical stage where you're going up on the donuts, but now it's like, okay, you know how to do that, now let's make things a little tougher, where we put Koopas on top of each one, which, you know, makes it a little bit more difficult, a little bit more tricky, and you're also contending with bullet bills coming from the side, so it's ramping up the difficulty quite a bit, and there are multiple ways you can get through this. You can, of course, go ahead and just try and kill all the Koopas if you want. Also, very good to make use of short hops here, like very light taps of the A button, because if you do too high a jump here, that bullet bill, he is going to take you out, so you need to be careful there. And, oh boy. So there you go. That's another kind of instance where, if I had been paying attention, I could have kind of moved my way to the center and made it back to the pipe, which would have been really nice. But I didn't, because I'm stupid. Anyway, oh god damn it. See, this area is pretty tough. It's like combining a few things. The donut blocks do disappear, but you do have that leeway to get an escape if you want, and they do repopulate. So it's not like the end of the world, they're not gone forever, and then you can kind of wait out here, make that jump, get rid of him, and here, this is where things get tricky. You're like, what the fuck do I do? How do I get that? And then you realise, okay, I've got to use the bullet bill here. So, introducing a little bit of a new element, jumping on top of a thing to gain height, which we will get to in the next section. So we're getting a little bit of teaching here to get you ready for the next section. So you're using the obstacle to get up to the top, and now, guess what? You have to do it again. Now, here's the thing with this section. The way that I made it and engineered it is to create a certain sequence of cannonballs, so that when you get to the top, the cannonballs are in a certain way so you can easily make it up. Now, what I didn't really foresee, I guess, is people trying to get up just going through the center here, just doing that and doing that. Because if this happens, then the sequence is actually, I think the sequence is kind of similar, but it's maybe a little bit different. So the way that I basically ended up doing it when I wanted to get through this part was I hopped over to this side, stood on top of this thing, and then waited a bit for it to clear the screen so there's nothing from the bottom coming, just this one, and then we pop up over here. So that's more of a simple way to get through it. You can, of course, do it the other way, right through the center. And then this is a bit of a nightmare if you don't know what you're doing. So you need to just focus and see what cannonballs are where and which ones you want to go on. The red ones are red herrings, really, because they're so fast that trying to get on top of those is a little bit of a nightmare, so I wouldn't recommend it. You want to try and get 2 black ones that are in a nice sequence, and the way that I built this is there should be 2 which come out in a nice sequence that allow you to get up there, but it's also pretty tricky. So it's possible, as you can see, but it's a tricky thing to do, right? It is tough. I probably should have moved these blocks as well, because if you accidentally walk off the edge here, then you're actually back down to the bottom, so you have to remember to jump on top of those. Anyway, there are 2 ways to go here. If you go to the left, you obviously enter this room where you're like, oh shit, how do I do this? It's just spikes and shit, and then there's something in coins. There's actually a secret here. If you pop up here, you can actually get a leaf without going to the other room, but the other room is meant to get the cape and let you bring it in this room. But hey, if you already know that there's a secret there, then it doesn't matter. And I didn't really know how to use the cape, so I was just like, okay, I'll do a run up and then jump, and then I basically built this spikes to make it a perfect sort of loop, so that I would go over the top and be able to make it nicely. And also, I wrote in coins, fly, you fool, as Gandalf says in the Fellowship of the Ring. Fly, you... Actually, he says fly, you fools, but fly, you fool kind of fitted more nicely in terms of the way it's set up, because otherwise that S would have offset it and made it not as nice. So, in any case, you're supposed to go through this little area by having a cape, and I had to come up with a way of making sure that when you get to the other side of this pipe, you don't have a cape. Because fundamentally, if you have a cape here, you can just basically cheat the end and not have to use Yoshi. So I made it so that this fire bar automatically hits you as soon as you come out the pipe, so that you have to be normal Mario. So you jump on Yoshi, and then obviously these nice coins lead you. Little bit of a scary thing, but the coins give you the vision to see past what you need to do. So that they're telling you, they're showing you, that's what the path you need to take, and that's basically the path that I took there. However, there's also a secret in this level. And if you are brave and bold, after getting through the nightmare gauntlet that I've put you through, and you decide to try and see what's up on this ledge up here, well, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be rewarded. Because if you go up here, you've got a little secret area with a star, some nice clouds, drop down onto the goal. Now, you could argue that that is way harder than doing the Yoshi area, which I would agree with. Yes, that is probably way harder than doing the Yoshi area. But it's still a fun, interesting little route that if you want to take it, you can take it. It's a secret. It's a good time. And yeah, that is my level. So, hope you guys enjoyed the little walkthrough of this thing. Let me know what you think in the comments. Leave me some of your levels, actually, because I feel like I want to start doing some videos where I play some of your levels. So, put those down in your comments if you have any levels that you would like me to play that you have made. And, yeah, try this level out and see if you can beat it. I want to see... Let's see if we can get 10 people to have beaten it. There's currently 7 people who have beaten it. If we can get it over 10, it's going to be pretty great. So, let's go for that. Let's hit that number. And, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time with another one of these Mario Maker levels. Till then, goodbye.